So last week I went along to the Commonwealth Games, which was fantastic to see some really high class amateur boxing. Really enjoyed it. The quality of fighters from obscure countries in some cases, which you would never think. And a lot of them were just as talented as the top nations. And it just shows you that boxing really can give opportunity to anyone, wherever you're from. And yeah, I guess there's a couple of guys that obviously stood out to me. I think one of them went on to win a medal, a bronze medal. But yeah, Nick Devlin from Scotland, who I filmed here, was terrific. I thought great little combination puncher. He could be aggressive as well. He cut off the ring well, and then I like that's how he approached the first two rounds. And then when he was ahead in the cards, he just looked to counterpunch, box really well, and he's got a very bright future in the sport. I'm looking forward to keeping an eye out on him, and hopefully he can potentially make the Olympics or go pro one day. I'll definitely keep an eye on him for the future. And then the other fighter was Joshua Ofori out of Canada, who I was also very impressed with, who got actually a knockout victory in the end against I think it was a Sri Lankan boxer. And yeah, he just very composed, powerful. He fought at 80 kg or light heavyweight. Very dangerous fighter. So once again, he's another one I'm going to be looking out for in the future, and hopefully we get to see more of him in the amateurs and then potentially even going pro one day, because I think he's got a very bright future ahead of him. And then another thing was just I was surprised by how well the Indians did in this Commonwealth Games. I believe they won 7 golds. I think mostly in the women's competitions. They absolutely, apart from two divisions, they wiped out pretty much. But even in the men's, they picked up 2 gold medals. And did they pick up any silver? Yeah, 1 silver. So very impressive. And there was I believe it was this guy who won the gold, Ankush Pangal. I recorded a little bit of his fight, not worth sharing on here, but not the best footage, but a very talented fighter, very awkward, counterpuncher, would box with his hands down. And yeah, I think once again, very good amateur. And it's funny, like, obviously they have such a massive population in India, and you kind of wonder why not more guys turn pro. Obviously, it's not their biggest thing over there, but once again, some very talented fighters over in India, as proven in this Commonwealth Games. And yeah, I must give a shout out to the heavier guys, heavyweight and super heavyweight fighters from England. Isaac Oko, I believe that's how you say his name, and Damar Thompson. Once again, two very talented fighters, and two which we could see go pro in the future. I imagine they'll probably be trying to go to the Olympic Games um, in LA, which would be great to see. And yeah, I think great potential with both of them. They look good, and I think they'll be knocking on the door one day in the pros if they decide to go that route. But first and foremost is going to the Olympic Games and trying to get a medal there. So yeah, I was impressed by the talent on display, and that's the thing. Obviously, you're not getting guys like the Central Asians or the Eastern Europeans in these competitions, but I think it's a very good gauge for the British fighters, the Canadians, and even the Australians to see how they are coming up against the rest of the world. And personally, I think it's a good test before they go up to that next level at the World Championships or Olympics. So overall, good event. I think the venue, in terms of the setup and stuff, I recommend anyone to go to that type of event. It's quick as well. Obviously, amateur boxing is only 3 rounds. The quality of the fighters is exceptional, in my opinion, in amateur boxing. And although sometimes there isn't as many knockouts, that's not what it's about. I think it's definitely about the skill set and the way they're able to set up shots, the fast combinations. You can definitely learn a lot from doing amateur boxing and watching it as well. So yeah, overall good event, but just thought I'd do a little kind of video just to show you guys my thoughts and who I was impressed with as well from these games. So yeah, as always, guys, this has been Jay from Boxing Life, and I'll see you in the next one.